Good evening, denizens of the Confederacy. I'm Zach Allred, and these are your Alpha City dispatches from the Confederacy Council for week 448, days 8 through 14. The Council has issued a community dissonance alert for the Southern Sunset District. This is a green level alert issued in response to a rise in graffiti appearing on local community enforcement stations and other Confederacy buildings. If you have any information regarding the identity of the perpetrators of these acts of anti-community terrorism, be advised that you are required to notify your local community enforcement officer immediately. Failure to report acts of anti-community terrorism constitutes a Class Gamma felony and is punishable by up to 18 months incarceration and public censure, which will affect your wage earning potential and employment credentials. Be smart, be safe, be secure. Investigation continues into the sudden appearance of prohibited artistic works in several cities throughout the Confederacy. Here in Alpha City, the unauthorized distribution of video and media files of such banned pre-Confederacy works as The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, the rhythm and blues album Metropolis, the television series Mystery Science Theater 3000, the film Ghostbusters, and the television series My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic have been circulating in underground subnets and showing up in random locations throughout the city for the last 6 weeks. Confederacy Investigation Bureau Chief Lawrence Lassiter issued a Confederacy-wide statement reminding denizens that such works were found to promote dissonance and seditious sentiments among denizens of the Confederacy. Possession of these prohibited works is a Class Beta felony and can be punished with public censure and up to 5 years incarceration, as well as mandatory brain scrub and re-education. Distribution of these works is a Class Alpha felony and can carry additional penalties, up to and including lifetime incarceration and possible erasure. The Rushmore District will be hosting the annual Founding Day Parade next month. Following the parade will be a street carnival featuring rides, games, and a selection of all your favorite fair foods. As always, Founding Day is a nationwide holiday, and attendance at all Founding Day activities is mandatory for all denizens. Students at the New Xanadu District Education Center have been selected for an exciting new testing initiative from the Confederacy's Educational Research Coalition. Effective immediately, all students will have their primary residence changed from their homes to the education center itself. They will not be allowed to leave the center for the duration of the test. It is hoped that this increased focus on the approved curriculum will cause a decrease in distractions from outside influences such as approved entertainment, nature, and of course, other family members. This just in. The Alpha City Department of Community Enforcement has issued an orange-level curfew that goes into effect tonight at 9 p.m. This curfew affects the following districts: Dayberry, Roushmore, Southern Sunset, Listing Willow, Central, New Xanadu, North Cove, and Electricville. This curfew has been placed into effect following a threat which has been phoned in to the Community Enforcement Hotline. The threat purported to be from domestic terrorist group Securitatem et Vestidas, who are of course responsible for the MacArthur Square riots, several acts of community dissonance throughout the Confederacy, and last year's wide-banding across the internet of the banned young adult novel series, A Series of Unfortunate Events, in clear defiance of the Confederacy's edict's unacceptable literary content. The Department of Community Enforcement would like to remind all denizens living in these districts that violation of an orange-level curfew is grounds for immediate restraint, sedation, incarceration, and enhanced interrogation under the Suspected Dissonance Act of Year 44. Again, an orange-level curfew has been placed into effect for the following Alpha City districts: Dayberry, Roushmore, Southern Sunset, Listing Willow, Central, New Xanadu, North Cove, and Electricville. Finally, to end things on a high note, the Department of Corrections is pleased to announce that convicted terrorist Lucas Oswald was successfully erased this morning at 5:17 a.m. Oswald, former editor-in-chief of the Alpha City Tribune, was convicted 3 weeks ago for his complicity in the publication of editorial commentary of a dissonant nature. Now, normally a crime of this magnitude is only a Class Beta felony. However, Justice Executive Annabelle Newton found the commentary so egregious that she invoked Special Provision 672 to allow for erasure as punishment. We can all sleep a lot more
We are Securitatem et Vestidas, and we come to you with the truth. Lucas Oswald was murdered this morning, and we will no longer stand for it. Despite what the Neurostethic Confederacy has been telling you, we do not advocate violence, and we're not responsible for the MacArthur Square riots. However, the callous murder of Lucas Oswald, a man who did nothing but suggest in print that things may not be entirely sunshine and rainbows under the current leadership, is something we cannot abide. We have this to say: Lucas Oswald will be avenged. That is all.
Yes, we apologize for that. Rest assured, the Confederacy Investigation Bureau has been contacted and they will be investigating. In the meantime, on our end, we would like to assure our viewers that no matter what vague threats these terrorists make, it will not deter us from reporting the unvarnished truth to you. They can twist the facts all they like, but we will prevail. These have been your Alpha City dispatches for week 448, days 8 through 14. Be smart, be safe, be secure, and good night. What the hell is going on?